For my most recent romp in the bush, chewing dust and out-muscling the unpaved, well, I took a seat behind the wheel of the latest Toyota Tacoma pickup. Yes, the re-engineered, redesigned, re-equipped Tacoma is authentic, a macho rig of not entirely modest proportions.
All right, Cato, this is the Tacoma from Toyota, and you call this a mid-size truck? It's as big as a ship.
Well, not quite. There are bigger aircraft carriers out there. They're called full-size pickups.
I see.
The Tacoma here sort of, well, if you go back 20 years, this is the same size as your typical full-size truck. But the big ones now are bigger than aircraft carriers.
But this is big enough for me, for sure.
And that's the idea. There's two reasons why you might want to shop for this truck.
Yes.
Number one, you're an urban person like you, but you do things. You have a little construction project or a hobby farm.
Well, it's the off-roaders. You see these guys, this is the poor man's Land Rover.
Yes, but that's the image piece here.
Ah.
What the idea here is to make it, you know, everything about authenticity in the marketing world. This is an authentic off-roader.
Get into the mud.
It's got the structure and the technology, all the, you know, controls that spin and carry you up the hill. Plus it's comfortable and it's supposed to look sexy.
Well, let's find some mud if we can. Well, I don't see any mud, but I can certainly see everything else from up here. A great view of the road from this height. It's comfortable here. I like the seat. I like the handling, and it's not breaking my bones like a lot of pickup trucks used to, at least.
Well, if you go off-road, you can break a few bones because this thing will go anywhere. I have tested it in bogs, in sandy bits. I've gone up side and down sides of mountains, and the authenticity is there. This is a real off-roader.
You're a he-man, Cato. I find the back seat more useful, and the bed of this truck is big enough for anything I'd want to haul.
And notice that it's lined. You can't scratch it up. The cargo box has a no-rust composite deck. Very useful. There's a 120 volt outlet for running a miter saw or other power tools back there, and tie downs and such are there for securing your load. You'll be able to tuck a 4x8 sheet of plywood back there also. But let's get back to the bushwhacking. I tested the Tacoma's claims as a serious off-roader. I played with the 5 different settings of the very fancy computer-controlled multi-terrain select system. Mud and sand, loose rock, mogul, rock and dirt. We eased down a 37-degree grade using one of the milder settings of the 5-setting crawl control. We couldn't get stuck, even in sand up to the axles. As for power, the new 3.5-liter V6 mated to a new 6-speed automatic gearbox had enough low-end grunt to climb steep, soft, and slippery grades. And a last few words about the cabin. It looks inspired by the latest Toyota designs. The full-on infotainment interface is very millennial too. The Tacoma is a serious pickup with the cabin of a very nice car.